Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing excellently. Let me just do my usual thing and then we'll get started. Of course, this is a game that I've already done before, but with the James Bond thing being announced soon, or revealed properly soon by IO Interactive, I thought, you know, now is the perfect time to replay an IO Interactive game. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, let's get started. I need to do this, and then it should capture right away. Fingers crossed. I don't know what the audio is going to be like. Oh, I finished it. Yeah, absolutely smashed it. Dinosaur Bites. Absolutely destroyed it. That was the final level that you bailed on. That was actually the final level. It's only like 6 levels long. Yeah, really short. And I hope you're doing well. And hello, Grim, as well. That is true. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fraud, aren't I? 1996, one hell of a year. Jesper Kid. Oh. Yeah. Or, well, the thing that links both this and Bullet Witch, they both start off with, like, here's everything that's happened year by year. A catch up, you know. On this year, this happened. On this year, this happened. I've been wanting to play this for a while. That's what I was gonna say. I've been wanting to play this for a while anyway. I've streamed this before. This is a replay. This is a game I've already done, but um, I wanted to do it again because the footage that I did have of it looked really crap, and I was like, we can do that again and make it look better. Um, there's that, and I also just wanted to replay it again anyway because it's quite a cool game. And yeah, with the James Bond thing being properly revealed this week, now is the perfect time to replay one of their games that will probably be nothing like it. Hello, David. I hope you're doing well. I know it was a big mistake by Bond to get rid of that clip. Okay. There are 4 difficulties in this game. I think Freedom Fighter's perfect. I think that's the perfect difficulty because it's reasonably challenging, but it's not too bad. And that is clearly what they wanted to play on anyway, because that's the name of the game, and also it starts off on that. It's like highlighted on that to begin with. What's my name? I don't think it will like me putting a question mark in, but let's try. No. I'm glad to hear you're doing good.
Anyway, when I couldn't pinpoint the
Be sure to
exact
get your
location
magnifying
of my
glass out
uncle's
for the
summer
for the
cottage in
subtitles
Hamptons,
here.
she dropped me right there. Cold. Damn, I look like an idiot still holding the drinks I'd been paying for all night. Well, who cares? You know, her loss. Hey, pop the clutch. Let's get on with it. Let's stop at the worksheet today, bro.
Let's see. Isabella Angelina, a condo in Midtown Manhattan, drain plug, and a leaky garbage disposal.
Do we have to get the crappiest route every Monday morning? I wish for once we get a fancy condo on the east side with a view. Whoa. Isabella Angel whatever. She's that hot spokes babe for the Warning Against Reds movement? I saw her on TV yesterday.
No idea. Besides, I don't follow all that conspiracy crap like you do.
Excellent emote.
What do you mean, conspiracy crap? Doesn't the Soviet invasion of South America bother you? You need a reality check, bro. Know what? Next thing you know, you'll be waking up under a Russian flag, and you won't think it's conspiracy crap then.
Right.
You're so in denial. Look, try listening to those Warning Against Reds guys. Speaking of which, how about this first stop? I'd really like to check out the plumbing on that Isabella chick. Hello? Plumber's on patrol. Anybody home? Whew. No wonder. Sister Sludge sure needs a drink.
Sister Sludge instead of Sister Sledge. Hello MFG, thank you very much for the raids. I hope you had a wonderful stream.
Whoa, hey, stay cool, man. I'm just the plumber.
Thank you very much, very kind of you.
Where is your girlfriend, citizen?
Girlfriend? Hey, she's not me.
Oh my.
I will ask again. Where is Isabella Angelina?
What, her? Look, I mean, she's not...
Well, Isabella cannot be far from here. Bomb the place to pieces.
I want to see a lawyer.
Solitaire on the laptop there, good stuff. Oh yeah. So, hold on. We'll do this. I'm risking the game blowing up here, but we'll risk this. I've typed in the wrong letters. I mean, sorry to MRG as well. That's better. Finished it, Flurb? Brow on the ground. No working mirror, which I think is a bit disappointing considering the Hitman games usually have working mirrors, so that's a bit of a disappointment. I like this in the very first, at the very beginning of the game. You've got this lovely callback to Hitman Codename 47. Very nice. A reference to the level in Hong Kong where you work with this lady and she helps you get the jade figurine or whatever it was. There you go, Florb.
We must leave now.
Hello, Ali Raza. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, working mirrors, it's not a thing in modern games.
Perfect. He won't trouble us anymore.
Surprising though, in this, considering it's like using the same engine as the Hitman series. And they usually do have good
We
mirrors.
mustn't linger here. More soldiers. Shoot them.
Oh no, my friend. Plot armor.
Please hurry. We must move on now.
Hello, Galty. Thank you. Apart from Bullet Witch yesterday, that wasn't fire. That was ice. But at least it was short. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Dumpster fire, more like, yeah. This would have came out around the same time as Silent Assassin. Well, Hitman 2 Silent Assassin came out in 2002. This came out in 2003, so about a year later,
What is the
roughly.
problem? We must act now.
That's why it looks quite similar to that game.
Good. You are ready for battle again. We're not out of the woods yet. It's us or them.
But yeah, I did stream this ages ago. No, they have their own engine, the Glacier engine. But yeah, I wanted to replay it, and with the James Bond thing being shown off soon, thought it would be a perfect time. I mean, it's a very loose and rubbish reason to play this again, but I just felt like it, okay?
Save this man's life.
Yo, that was close. I guess I owe you one, pal.
What's our status?
Okay, come with me, guys. I've got supplies that'll get us out of this mess.
I kind of know what you mean, Florb. The character models are a bit slightly manhuntish, you know? I can kind of see it.
The soldiers are sure to find us here. We must find another hiding place.
Streaming what you want to stream, I know. Terrible.
Grab a Molotov. Let's show the Reds.
We were talking about
Roll those
recently
babies.
most like 2000s PC ports are rubbish. This is actually quite a good one. I think
yeah,
IO
baby.
Interactive were actually quite
See
good
you
at making
right, please.
multi-platform games. Because obviously this came out on the consoles as well at the same time, but yeah, the PC version not bad at all. It's actually solid. I streamed Bully ages ago. I streamed Bully in
They'll be back if we don't hurry.
2018. Sort of. It's quite linear, but you have later on you'll see shortly that you'll have choices on where you want to go next, which is quite cool. It starts off quite linear, but it opens up a little bit.
Open this manhole.
ImSim, yeah, correct.
Citizens of New York and comrades from the Soviet Armed Forces, welcome to our first news broadcast after today's events. My name is Tatiana Kempinski, and I will be your regular news anchor from now on. We hope in time to obtain the cooperation of most of your familiar TV personalities once they return from a re-education program at our training facilities in Alaska. Meanwhile, I will make sure you get all necessary information about our efforts to restore peace and stability in your troubled country. Our Soviet leaders have been concerned for years by the plight of the poor American people suffering under a corrupt regime. Today, we have finally succeeded in liberating the suppressed masses of Americans from further hardship, and we will soon restore law and order in a new rule of government. And we expect and believe that every citizen will swear allegiance to this new order. Cooperate, and you will reap all the benefits of the Soviet system. All measure of resistance will be futile and dealt with swiftly. Our great leader, Comrade General Tatarin, will be addressing the nation later. So on behalf of the dedicated staff here at the studio and the glorious Soviet Armed Forces, welcome New York to a better future.
Lorb's doing an excellent job of being the actually person today. Keep it up. You heard me. So this is your main base that you'll come to regularly. I think you can actually switch out weapons here. But I don't know if you can do that yet. I think you do that later. There's not too much you can do here. I mean, it's a very small area, but yeah. You basically go up to the map and then you can pick where to go.
It's a safe zone.
Oh, I wanted to just leave that so we can look at him.
With complete control of the sewer system, the tunnels enable us to bypass many of the Soviet roadblocks. All of our maps will indicate the location of the sewer access points. Let us go over to the table and take a look at the map.
Mr. Jones. So yeah, even here, the game is giving you a choice on what to do, but you'll quickly realize that the actions that you do on each one level has a knock-on effect on the other. It's quite linear at the start here. You'll see they kind of want you to do this in a specific order, but you'll be kind of going between the locations.
Secure the police station and liberate our leader, Isabella. Raise your flag to signal our release. The police officers will assist you, but they need your help taking out the snipers on the nearby gas station. Secure the police station.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when this game was called Freedom Battle for Liberty Island, I think was the original name. And then I think they must have realized that's a bit of a wordy title, and then they just shortened it to Freedom Fighters. But yeah, I remember seeing a lot of footage and screenshots for this back in the day. Yeah, Bullet Witch is like the shortest game of all time. And hello, Voldenu. It's not the shortest game, but it's pretty short. Yeah, done.
Please help! We're pinned down here! Hey, listen, buddy. Grab some explosives and get back to the sewers. Go to the gas station. That's where you'll need to blow the fuel tank. Just go through the sewer you came from.
So yeah, in this case, they want you to get the explosives from this part, and then you go to the other part, and then you'll go back to this part again. I think later on it's a little bit more like what you want to do, like what order you want to do things, but here, because it's the start, they kind of ease you into things a bit.
The post office is a Soviet stronghold. It is used as a supply depot to support troops advancing into the city. Your brother is being held somewhere inside. Raise your flag on the roof to signal our victory. To get near the police station, you'll have to destroy a sniper's nest on the gas station.
Yeah, it's really short. Like, Bullet Witch is only 6 levels long, and that's it. But yeah, it's nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Chronologically challenged.
Yo, man, I gotta talk to you. Check that. You found some C4. All you gotta do now is blow the gas station.
That is true. I'm glad. I mean, it was the perfect length for me personally. But yeah, if I came here first, I think that kid would be all like, "Oh, you need explosives to blow up the thing around the corner." But because I did that bit already, he's all like, "Oh, you've already got them. Great." Well, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, in my opinion, has aged pretty badly. But Contracts is great. So the shooting in this game is really inaccurate, by the way, which is probably this game's biggest problem. You kind of get used to it, strangely, but it's a weird choice. And all the weapons are pretty inaccurate in this game. Yeah, oh yeah. This bit here, this section, like this level, I remember this is the level that they used for the demo. The demo is really, really easy. The full game, they made a lot harder. But yeah, you'll find the other person holes they open up as well, which is nice. It means you don't have to constantly go back and forth to the same one. You will find other ones as you go. I don't know which kind of AK it is. It might be. Well, that, yeah, Dinosaur Bites, that is true. You are just a regular plumber bloke, so he would naturally be a bit rubbish at shooting. The problem is when IO Interactive made the sort of spiritual successor to this, Kane and Lynch Dead Men, a few years later, they're supposed to be good at shooting, but they're not. So that's a bit of a problem.
No way, pal. No one gets by until Isabella is free.
So yeah, he's saying that you need to rescue Isabella first from the police station. Kane and Lynch, I was actually quite excited for back in the day, believe it or not. Because they were just coming off Blood Money at the time, and I thought Kane and Lynch, in trailers and stuff, looked awesome. It's not awesome. I actually think there are like cool levels in that game, but see, like the back third when you're in like Cuba or whatever it is, that's awful. That
Secure
whole
the
part.
police station and liberate
Yes,
our leader,
Illuminati.
Isabella.
I've been asked that 3 times today. Let's see if I can get it up to 5. That's the goal. But yeah, it's done. Yeah.
Secure the police station.
It's weird. It's automatically hovers over back instead of like change location when you do that. Hello, Sushi Belts. I mean, I guess so. Everyone's like, oh no, I wanted more. Oh geez, Diner. Yeah, a sewer level and a subway level. Actually, like, in the one level as well.
Thanks, friend. Nice to get rid of the snipers. Listen, if you're gonna infiltrate the police station, I recommend you use the subway tunnel.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played Burnout 3. A cooperative future. The long speech. Do you know what I do like about this game? You can shoot out the lights. You don't really need to, but I like that you can. Probably. I wonder if you can destroy this. Yeah, well, you can. You know, the light goes out on it. I'll count that.
Enter the police station through the parking garage, but stay low, or the soldiers will spot you.
I will. Thank you. There are shotguns there, but I think the shotgun's pretty awful in this game. Do you think this pistol's inaccurate? Wait until you pick that up. I think you go this way. That is true. Dinosaur Bites, that is absolutely true. I did think that. This game does over-the-shoulder shooting, like, you know, Resident Evil 4 gets all the praise for that, but this game did it way before them. Just saying. Not saying these guys did it amazingly, but, you know, give credit where it's due. This is an early example of that. Well, I guess so. The crosshair is a suggestion, true. If you're on console, when you're not aiming, it like auto aims pretty hard, but obviously on PC it doesn't really auto aim. One thing I don't like, if you try and aim behind cover, the camera kind of bugs out of it. Can I pick that up? Yes, I can. I think you can carry loads of these, yeah, I have 4 at the moment, but I think you can carry up to 10, I want to say. Yeah, I guess so. They must have had a team working on this and a team working on the Hitman stuff at the same time. You would think, I'm not sure. Hitman Contracts only came out 6 months after this. About the wings getting clipped. On the dodo.
Why were the Twin Towers mad? They ordered pepperoni pizza but all they got was plain.
Yeah, well. No comment on the joke, but thank you for the 20 bits. Do you think Dominic Diamond would approve of such a joke? I do like the when you shoot someone in this game, you know you've shot them because of that like red circle thing. And the way the soldiers are quite good at like being staggered and stuff and getting shot at. Oh, excellent dinosaur bites. Is the other one that you gave me a preview of, is that one in Titans as well now? Yes, excellent. That's amazing. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's eat one of those. Yeah, that rings a bell, Cabal. I think a poster as well. Like I think there was a poster of that box art or something. I remember someone showing it off and being like, "Oh, this is a really rare poster because it has this imagery on it or something." It's a vague memory I've got.
Please come and rescue me! Please come and rescue me!
Shh. Oh, it's 8, so it maxes out at... Just like how in Max Payne, you max out at 8 painkillers.
Don't forget the flag.
I love every time you get charisma, which is basically just experience in this game. Every time you get charisma, it goes, yeah.
And
This
wait a
game knows that
You're
it's a
not
bit
going
hokey,
anywhere
you know.
before our own colors are flying from the flagpole.
But yeah, when that when your charisma goes up, That basically determines how many people you can have following you. Those guys down below must be raging right now. They must be absolutely molding that I was able to just sneak in. Oh yeah, so the shotgun is here now. Oh, I can also use the revolver if I want to, but honestly, the AK and the like Beretta pistol, whatever it is, they're better. They're best. They're the best, really. But yeah, you can if you were like out of ammo or whatever, you can resupply here. Hello,
Excellent
Dehu.
work demolishing the fuel station. We're able to move around at our leisure now that the snipers are gone.
Of course, I remember Deadly Premonition. It's one of my favorite games. Well, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I do love that game. No, it was a reference to the original bombing attempt, right? That happened in '93.
Soviet stronghold. It is used as a supply depot to support troops advancing into the city. Your brother is being held somewhere inside. Raise your flag on the roof to signal our victory. To get near the police station, you'll have to destroy a sniper's nest on the gas station.
So yeah, we've done the gas station bit already. We need to do the post office bit now.
Follow me, Chris. I'll take you to the safe house.
Yeah, I did. I actually have never played the director's cut.
Isabella, you're back!
Yes, and I owe it all to this man.
And you must be Chris. Come on in.
Apparently the director's cut is worse anyway, so... Like, generally speaking, the
This is only a
people seem to
temporary
prefer
base.
the
We're using
original.
it as a staging place for this mission. Let's plan our next move. Like it or not, you have a new profession now. Freedom fighter.
Soundtrack in this game is ballin', isn't it?
Come on, keep up with me.
Jesper Kid. I don't know. I haven't kept up with his works. I assume he's still doing stuff in the industry, but yeah, can't remember the last time I played a game with Jesper Kid on the soundtrack. But yeah, probably my favorite video game composer. Just awesome. Wasn't enough to save Assassin's Creed, but you know.
You can see them unloading equipment. They're using this post office as a temporary command center and planning further advances into the city from here. It would really set them back if we recaptured this area. You won't be alone. Ever since you proved yourself by rescuing me, people are starting to believe in you.
She's a ventriloquist. The 2 circles above show that you're a charisma level 2. That means 2 freedom fighters will join
Two
you.
of my best men into action.
Join up. Come on. Like a plan. Follow me. Yes, sir. I'm ready.
As long as they are recruited, these guys will
Regroup.
follow
Go.
you wherever you go, just like bodyguards. Now go fight. Good luck.
Thank you. The squad command stuff in this game is pretty well done. Like, it's really simple, but it works. It's not too fiddly. There's no like menus or anything. It's just you've got 3 buttons. If you do,
Observe enemy.
if you tap the button, it will give you. You'll give the order to one person. If you hold the button, they'll all do it.
Fall back. All of you. Roger. Let's
It's
roll.
really good. It's really like simple. It's good stuff. Yeah, TR AOD came out the very same year as this. I think we went upstairs for absolutely no reason. Stop thinking about your mama and put in some work. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you guys know I love time
Remember,
splitters.
you are the leader. You can issue your men commands. Order them to attack that small patrol up ahead.
Let's take them out.
Good. Your men will fight every enemy in the direction you're pointing them.
Get back here. Everybody.
Great. You're a true leader. No, sometimes it's important to know when to fall back. Get on top of the container.
In the demo, it's sad, but I remember this. In the demo, there is a mounted gun
This is
here.
an important vantage point. Gives you an
Not in the
overview
full
of the
game.
battlefield, useful for strategic maneuvers. From here, you can command your troops and cover them at the same time.
Go watch for Ivy. You got it. Recon.
Pinpointing the exact location of your freedom fighters can be very useful for advanced strategy. Remember that you can always join the fight to help out your men.
Well, I wasn't just gonna not do anything. Reloading is handled very strangely in this game. You actually reload automatically. Anytime you're not shooting, you will automatically reload. I don't mind, it's just a bit weird. I think the Punisher game from 2005 did the same thing. Bit far away, that guy.
Pull out, all of you. Roger that.
I used to have it. Oh, I think it was around that same time. It might have been the best demo disc ever. It was the demo disc that had literally like 10 like new games that weren't even out yet. It might have been on that one. It was like September 2003. It has on the DVD art it was Colin McRae 4, I believe, but it had loads of stuff on it. But yeah, I used to have a lot of those back in the day. I think, if I remember correctly, I think there's an optional bloke over here that you can save. You want to try and look out for people to save along the way, as that will give you more charisma points. I think there's someone over here. Yes, there is. An optional bloke.
Hey, I'm Shaw. Help me out here.
Not a bloke, but you know.
I think I can make it from here.
So yeah, you want to make sure that you have spare medkits so that you can help out people that you find out in the world. Yeah, exactly, a bloke-ass. There was a game similar to that on PS2. Can't remember what it was called though, because I think it's one of those games
Remember
that
to check
has
the map once in a while.
multiple names based on where you know where it's from, but can't remember if that was directly linked or not. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this song is amazing. I'm just gonna shut up and we'll all listen to it together. Do you know what's nice? If you buy this game these days, digitally, you actually get the soundtrack at the nice little freebie. So that's nice. Ah, so that's a different disc. I wouldn't have had that one then, because I bought just the regular magazine. But yeah, I know they did special one-offs. I would have played most of those though, for sure. Ghost Hunter was a good game. I enjoyed that. Well, even the Steam version has it, which is rare. But yeah, even the Steam version comes with the soundtrack. But yeah, what a tune.
This is Tatiana Kempinski at SAFN Studios in New York. In today's headlines, a downtown precinct was attacked by rebels earlier today. The attackers freed several rebel detainees. There are reports of many casualties. Several witnesses confirmed that the raid was carried out by a small group of armed rebels, headed by an individual who authorities believe to be the new leader of the resistance. Isabella Angelini, seen in these pictures, is an important member of the underground resistance movement, and the operation looked like a carefully planned and executed rescue attempt. The group was led by a shadowy figure as yet unidentified, but
Not very
believed to be
shadowy.
a
I
male
mean, that's quite a
Caucasian in
clear
his early
picture, if
30s.
anything.
Earlier today, I interviewed our leader, General Tatarin, on the situation.
This sort of action against the Soviet Liberation Army will not be tolerated, and such attacks only increase tension here. However, I assure you that this was an isolated event and we have restored peace and stability.
That was General Tatarin earlier today. On the phone now from Governor's Island is Comrade Colonel Bulba, head of KGB.
Comrade Kempinski, these people are not rebels from proletariat. This freedom phantom is vigilante, a terrorist. But they are few and will be executed when caught. After a trial, of course.
And on this reassuring note, let's look at the forecast. What's in store for us on weather front tomorrow, Comrade Ilyana?
Yeah, I have to make a choice. Oh, okay. Interesting. Both published by EA.
Chris, for 3 months, the Soviets have been pouring soldiers and equipment into the city. We have to plan every move very carefully. The people need to see that there is hope. If we stumble now, that'll be lost.
Yeah, man. The Reds are everywhere, and they brought plenty of toys. Yesterday, our boys tried to blow a bridge on their supply route. Only today, Red trucks are rolling back and forth like nothing happened. I tell you, if I demoed that bridge, there'd be nothing left to put back together. Instead, they got more soldiers than ever sitting on it. You'll give me some TNT, and I'll blow that baby, or die trying.
Hang on, let's get real. That bridge is important, but we really need to capture the command center, too. The Soviets deploy their troops from the old fire station. We need to take control back.
Hey, don't expect to crash their party and say, "Hasta la vista" to everyone in a red beret. They got snipers and choppers up there. This ain't no kiddie park.
Chris,
ooh,
choices.
choices.
Before you go, Troy wants a word with you.
Troy?
Careful up there. Remember, retreat to the sewers if things get too hot. I'll be waiting for you.
Hey, Chris. I've been thinking. There's gotta be other freedom fighters outside Manhattan. I'm gonna find them, and I'm gonna tell them what we got going on here. Because who knows? You know, maybe we can scratch together some sort of national resistance movement.
Sounds like a good idea, Troy. Okay, so fire station, harbor, or hotel.
Capture the old fire station. Soviet reinforcements in this section are coordinated from here. Then destroy the remaining bridge. It makes an important supply route for the Soviets. Take it out, and the influx of troops to surrounding areas will greatly diminish.
Yeah, that's what I like about this game, is that, you know, what you do in one level has a knock-on effect on the others. And it's up to you what you want to do.
Old hotel. The Soviets have established a base of operations inside. We have seen Soviet soldiers storing ammunition in an abandoned diner. You can stock up on explosives here. There's a POW camp in the area. Release the prisoners and lead them to the sewers. Seize the warehouse buildings. This is where the Soviets store their small arms and artillery that they unload from the ships. Taking these buildings will greatly reduce enemy firepower. Blow up the helicopter fueling station here as well. This will ground the Soviet chopper fleet.
I think I'm going to go to the hotel first to get the explosives. I would like to go to the harbor to get rid of the helicopter.
Take control of the old...
But yeah, we'll give this a go. And if it doesn't work, you can always leave. I have not seen a movie called Red Eye.
Let's move. Yes, sir. I'm ready. Get over here. Sounds like a...
Okay, Scorpion, calm down.
Get back here. Do it.
Express. Okay. Sounds decent. So there's a mounted gun over there. We'll try and avoid that. Hello, LL Jai, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing okay, thanks. Another bloke, but can't take that person. I don't have enough slots. And the fact that actually works as well. Good stuff, eh? Wild, yeah. Modern video games could never. I think I rented this when it first came out. I think I did, yeah. I did buy it later, but I think I rented it to begin with. Hello DJ Enzo, how's it going?
Observe and fight. Scout that area. We're in the area.
Sniper rifle's pretty good in this game, but you don't get much ammo for it, so I tend to just take one, shoot all the bullets in it, and then dump it again. Oh, completely missed that last shot. Yeah, I played some Siphon Filter. I played some of the first one, and then I think I did rent the one that came out, the first one that came out in PS2. which was called the Omega strain. But yeah, I haven't played much Siphon Filter.
This'll fix you up. Abort, team!
The first Siphon Filter had the taser that you could use to set people on fire. That was pretty fun.
You'll be fine.
Yes, I think there were two on PSP. I think it was Dark Mirror, and then Logan's Shadow, I think, was the other one. Yeah, apparently those were pretty good. And then you can use the sewer to save as well. Just like in real life. But yeah, see the way that truck is like spawning in more guys? If I go to that other area and do the objective there, I think that truck is not a thing. Like if I take out the bridge or whatever it is.
Regroup! Go, go, go! Attack! Defend! Let's go, let's go! Roger that. Defend here!
I think they used the guns, the mounted guns. Maybe I'm wrong. I like this tactic of them all sneaking together. Yeah, they do use the mounted gun. That's cool. But yeah, maybe I should actually dig deeper into the Siphon Filter series at some point. Not a bad idea. Yeah, you can stay there for a bit. Let me check the map. Okay, so we're close to where the prisoners are. Okay, let's go.
All of you.
Nice emotes there. Probably not. I can't imagine many people being that interested. Yeah. Yeah, same. It would be cool to see it come back for sure.
Do something. Get us out of here.
I'm on it.
Thanks. Get us back to the sewers, quick. Reds will be crawling all over the place.
Okay, we'll have to escort them, I guess. Let's go back the way we came. Well, yeah, that's a possibility. That is something I like about this game. There's a decent amount of like climbing up stuff, like a surprising amount. I wonder if these guys pick up guns if we take them in here. No.
Defend this area. Regroup. Move.
Oh, so close to leveling up. A roguelite extraction shooter? Yes, exactly. Deck liver service deck builder, correct. I mean, that's what we all want, isn't it? Honestly, I like liver service as a typo, it's good. Now that I've got the explosive, should I go to a different zone? I'm thinking that might be a good idea. We could try and go to the harbor.
Seize the warehouse buildings. This is where the Soviets store their small arms and artillery.
I don't know what happens with those two blokes who I had recruited.
Seems like the best way to down those choppers is take out their landing pad. You can get there through one of those old buildings over there.
This kid gets everywhere.
Come on, follow me.
You bet. Let's knock some heads.
We're rolling. Let's move. Yeah, lock and load. Defend! Come on! Yes, sir. Defend this area.
Stay down!
Are you not going to use that gun? I mean, no. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say. Can I do it instead? Wonder if I can blow that up. I am not sure.
Back here. Go, go, go.
Yeah, it seems like the AI, when it comes to the mounted guns anyway, they're not too good. But I guess I'm happy that they used the mounted guns at all. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I haven't looked at the map, which is a bit of a mistake. But yeah, like, this game is linear. But there's enough, like, openness in the level design. And there's enough openness as far as, like, you can choose what objectives to do first. So I think that's pretty good. Hello, Fredster. Thank you very much for the big raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. 2 cut tracks. Nice. 2 unreleased. Either unreleased songs or, you know, B-sides that were only released in Mongolia.
This'll fix you up.
Oh, I leveled up. Huh. Get it?
Thanks for helping out an old timer like
IOI, yeah.
If I were younger, I'd tag along with you.
Gubstar.
Gubstar.
Gubstar has got to be the sure shot. I hope someone at some point does a Gangstar tribute and it's called Gubstar. Let me check the map here. Yeah, this is actually better where I'm going. In this direction. But yeah, the environments are reasonably large as well. I mean, for the time, you know, they're not massive, but... I like that they actually try to get up to you here as well. The back of that pistol looks gorgeous, doesn't it? But, you know, you just use your imagination to fill in the blanks. Yeah. Well, this game is actually good. I guess that's the big difference there.
Fall back, team.
I'm not saying this game is perfect by any means. The shooting is a bit wonky. But this game gets other stuff right that like a lot of other games don't even try, you know. And they did a good job with the squad command stuff. I never played Project IGI. I played about 5 minutes of IGI 2, which, and I know everyone hates it. And yeah, I thought it was awful for the 5 minutes I played of it. IGI 2, I remember seeing in the cheap section of like, you know, the PC section, but like the PC section would always have like a little cheapy section within it. And yeah, IGI 2, I remember seeing it all the time. Well, number one, Freds, because I wanted to. Number two, IO Interactive are doing the Bond thing later on this week, and I thought, you know, what a perfect time to play one of their games again, you know? Let's play the game that will be nothing like the game that they're going to reveal, I'd imagine. But also, it's just good, isn't it? It's a good game. Also, the footage that I had of it before was like really crappy looking, and I didn't like it. Didn't like how it came out because I was still like streaming at a lower resolution back then and stuff. So I wanted an excuse to replay it anyway. Oh. Oh no. My friend went down. Both of my friends went down.
I'll patch you up. You're gonna be fine. I'm already better.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, they carried some of this DNA into Kane and Lynch. Like, Kane and Lynch has all this command stuff in it. But it's not really needed in that game, really. It's pretty much pointless. You can easily beat Kane and Lynch without ever using it. But here it feels like an important part of the gameplay. I might as well get this opened up and quick save. I think we'll stick to this area though, and see if we can clear out the rest of it while we're here. I don't know if we can, but it's worth a try. Worth a try. But yeah, there is definitely an openness to the level design here. That is much appreciated. We can get another person to fight alongside us as well. While we're here.
Get over here!
All right, I'm in.
Broke chat. It happens, Fredster, don't worry. The guys with the red hats take slightly more damage. I think that's true in real life as well. Just can't get this guy. There we go.
Regroup! Get moving!
Yes, absolutely. You should always wear a fez. That's why you like that game, Fez. I would imagine that can probably run you over. Oh, another person. Bunch of people, actually. Like is a strong word. You thought it was okay. I hated it when I played it. I thought it was the biggest sort of pretentious gripe. It's no bullet wish, true. It's pretty bad, yeah. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's pretty bad. At least it was short, though. Yeah, the levels were quite big and there was a lot of empty space in them. You can whack people as well. You like that?
Regroup! Wipe them out! Take them down. Pull out! Move! Move! Move!
I know, you don't want anyone to think that, Grim. Whacking people in the face with your butt, correct? Nah, a little too high for me to climb up. Hey guys, how's it going? So we're like around the corner from the main objective here. I probably should do Kane and Lynch again, actually, at some point. And I actually quite like the second game. I'm not going to say it's a great game, but I quite like it. Look at this verticality. Woof. That guy's a special guy. He has a different gun. Well good, as I would say. Yeah, the lighting is nice, yeah. It's like we've said many times before. A good art style, good art direction, it just doesn't age, you know? Timeless. So yeah, you can pick up the PP Bison. The only problem with that is that you barely get any ammo for it. Realism is in vogue, yeah, true. Yeah, this game is actually quite colourful. It's not like super colourful, but it's got, you know, enough striking colours in it to give it a distinct look. Oh no. He got absolutely domed. There you go, good tag team there. Tag team action. I wanted to pick up the sniper rifle, but it was a bit of a faff. But the AI for your partners is pretty decent, I would say. They can be a bit annoying when they're following you. They have a tendency to stick a little bit too closely to you. So, like, good example. They can sometimes get in the way of your shots when they're following you and stuff like that. But generally speaking, they're quite good. Ah, yeah, yellow paint everywhere. Or, I know for a while some games were doing that thing where you put like a white rope on a ledge to show that you can climb up it. I think that might have been a Tomb Raider thing, possibly. But like a dangly little white rope on the ledge to show that it's a ledge that you can climb. But instead, I was able to look at that ventilation system on the side of the building and think, can I climb up that? And the answer to that is yes, I can. And that took me up to the upper level of the warehouse. Coco Chanel's little black dress still looks great, but almost all the decade-old photos of fashionable people look like tragic accidents. Well said. Hello, Mike. How's it going? There's a sniper up there, which is a bit awkward. I'm gonna get these guys to side put. See if I can deal with this guy on my own. Or we can just avoid him, potentially. But yeah, snipers are bad news. They did quite a bit of damage. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Facts.
go.
Yeah, so it's like this building that I'm facing, basically. Yeah, there's the flag. Ow. Oh no, one of my blokes has went down. In fact, it's the one that's not a bloke. Yeah, I did stream this quite a while ago, but I decided to replay it again. Just for the hell of it, really. I killed 114 men. I think that's quite good going. So we can go back to the hotel. Back to the hotel. Or we can go to the fire station. If only N2G was on the soundtrack. Well, when you've got the opportunity, you have to go for it, right? I mean, like, I often go for the references that no one gets anyway. But yeah, we'll check out the fire station and see what's happening.
Let's go. I'm your man, sir.
I think it also helps that this game is definitely like a one-of-a-kind game, I think. There's nothing else that's quite like it. Obviously, there are elements of this game that you can see in other games, but the overall package is unique. Oh, very nice. MFG. The setting is a big one. The fact that you've got a good enough, you've got a pretty good level of freedom within the levels themselves, and the fact that you can approach the objectives in different orders, and that whatever objectives you complete has a knock-on effect on the other levels that you've got available. Very nice. I've sold one copy. IO Interactive will be pleased with me, I'm sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely. No other famous video game plumbers. And I think this game does the squad command stuff better than most games around that time, especially on console. It's quite arcadey and simplistic, but I like that. I'd rather have that than like some menu that you pull up and you have all these different options. Like SOCOM was like that, and it was a bit overcomplicated, I think. I nearly died. You need to get back here.
You heard me.
That guy had a stick. Plumbers wear ties. Yes, that's a thing. That is a 3DO game. I don't like this area. It's very well defended. No, that came out... Well, it probably wasn't terribly expensive to make, and it probably wasn't made by that many people, but... Yeah, it came out in like... 94, I want to say. Somewhere around there. There was talks of that being re-released on modern systems. I don't know if that ever happened or not.
Fall back! Let's go, let's go!
Nice use of Comic Sans. Yeah, plumbers don't wear ties, that is right. That's the one.
Pull out! Get moving! Moving out!
It's considered one of the worst things ever. Not even video games, just things in general. Maybe Dinosaur Bites, yeah, maybe. I didn't really keep up with it, but that sounds like something that could have happened, yeah. CDRs. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Yeah, they don't have the best reputation, do they?
Join up! Follow me! That's about time. Let's go!
I've never attempted to buy anything or do anything with limited runs, so I can't really say one way or the other, but yeah, I just know quite a lot of people have complained about them over the years. Surely I can climb up this as well. Yes. Oh yeah, wasn't that $666?
Defend this area! Move! 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 Do or die!
You know people bought that though, I'm sure. I'm sure people bought that. You know what people are like. Hello, Boulder Bro. I mean, people bought Doom the Dark Ages for 70 quid? I didn't know it had a collector's edition. That's amazing. I hope it's worth a lot of money.
Get back here, all of you!
Yeah, I'm doing the same MFG for sure. It is a real thing, Fredster. I would never tell a lie. Oh no, I died. That's actually bad. That is bad. That's bad. I just have to learn from that, won't I?
Come on, follow me. You got it.
Jimbo, yeah. Oh, I didn't see this person the first time.
This'll fix you up.
It's a good thing I failed to discover that, isn't it?
I think I was gonna make it.
We're rolling. You're the Let's boss. Move. Lead on.
Not a brilliant start, is it? This is clearly like them making the game, right? I think Max Payne did something similar with the like one of the computer screens. Half-hearted collector's editions, just postcards, a steelbook, and a tiny art book. Wow. Yeah, it's not like it comes with like an actual thing. A Johnny Gat bobblehead. I know he's not even in that game, but you know, something like that. Professor Genki's little bobblehead or something. See, that would actually be alright. I've just come up with an okay idea. Yeah, if Clive and Wrench can do it, anyone can. I still haven't played that Saints Row game from 2022. You know I will at some point. What was that game where you can stand behind a guy at a desk typing on a computer, and if you were there long enough he starts typing about you standing there? That game is called Doom Cubed. Your life is better for it. Yeah, Doom Cubes I might revisit as well. Just for the hell of it, I'll do the BFG edition this time. Just so I can get some easy Porsche wins. And it will technically be a new entry on the spreadsheet as well. But yeah, I did do the original Doom 3 ages ago. That was actually one of the pre-COVID 2020 playthroughs as well. Surely Saints Row 2022, surely it's better than some of the games I've streamed. Surely it's better. Surely it's better than True Crime, Streets of LA and New York City. Surely, right? Surely. Better for New York's. Well, yeah. Well, New York City, like we discussed before, I think if it worked properly, it would be better for Streets of LA. But because it's like pretty much on all like borderline unplayable on PC, it's it's worse. But you'd ever play True Crimes back to back? I also have not seen that much of the Saints Row game from 2022. I've only seen little bits and pieces. Yeah, some of the sound design in Doom 3 is a bit underwhelming. The submachine gun sounds pretty crap as well. Doom Cubed, correct.
Defend this area. Let's go, let's go.
Look at the box art for Doom Cubed. It says Doom Cubed. It doesn't say Doom 3, it says Doom Cubed. Same thing with Half-Life Squares. That is not a 2, it's just like a squares 2. I need to be on the lookout for a person hole so I can save. Whip 3 out. Correct. Ugh.
Regroup.
not a hot take, it's just true. And by the way, it's called Half-Life, not Half-Life 1. Just need to nip that in the bud immediately, you know? I'm currently playing a game called Freedom Fighters. It's not called Freedom Fighters 1, even though it is the first one. Dead Mao 5, correct. Yeah. Listening to some Rakim and DJ Premier and JZ and Tupac. Let's heal. So I need to be ultra careful here. Can I look at the map? I can. But the map I don't think marks. Actually, I'm gonna say I don't know if it marks this person holes, but those ladders might actually be them. Potentially. This actually looks clear this time. Persenders? Yes, indeed. Nice train. Hogwarts leftovers. Hi there. I agree, Grim. Probably some leg end made that. My apologies.
Give me a report. If they're here, I'll find them.
The guy who made that emote is also a legend.
Get fed, everybody!
Oh, there's a train. Watch out.
Fall back! Get moving!
Oh dear. Oh no. I think it's high key grip. I've done a thing.
Ready for orders, sir.
And I can recruit another man.
Join up!
Sure thing, count me in.
Yeah, well says. It does so much for the game, yeah. Yes, that's right, yeah. Bullet Witch was definitely a game. I like that the game puts these med kit packs, like, you don't often find just one, you always find like a few. How did it end? Remember there's the bit in the city, it's like the second level, and there was the big monster, and the game's all like, oh, we can't fight this monster now. Well, you fight that monster. And it was pretty easy, did it first try. Actually, I think the only times I died in that game were because of the snipers that kill you in one shot. No. I think they did leave it open to a sequel. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, still waiting for that.
Regroup, all of you.
Yeah, any day now. Here's a hot take though. I actually quite enjoyed Get Out of Hell. No. It was a sad moment. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually one of the people who likes all of the Saints Row games apart from the 2022 one, and that's because I haven't played that one yet. But I mean, I'm sure when I do eventually play it, I won't like it. But you never know. But all the other ones I do like, which is probably not that common. It seems like people either usually go with Saints Row 2 or Saints Row the 3rd, I guess. Those are the two most popular ones, but I actually like them both. And I like 4, and I like the original game. Oh, sorry. That is the wrong person to be shooting at. And it's weird, because like, 2 is basically just a better version of 1. I said it. Yeah. But basically it is, right? It's a better version of Saints Row. I know. But you know what? It's so much better though. Like, oh yeah, absolutely, please unsubscribe. I have let you all down. But yeah, no, Saints Row 2, on paper it really is just more of the same, but it's so much better in every way. I think the first game, I like it, but it's probably my least favorite out of the initial batch. I know, yeah. I did it. 101 that time. What did I mean to do? I wanted to talk to the child.
Hey, yo, boss. There's some serious dynamite in the diner.
I know that.
You look like you could use some.
Volition were such a solid developer as well. Actually, speaking of hot takes, I actually like all of the Red Faction games as well. Apart from the downloadable one, I never actually played it, like Battlegrounds or whatever it was called. I'm not counting that, but all the other ones I actually like. I even like Red Faction 2. But yeah, they were such a solid developer. But then, yeah, Agents of Mayhem is bum, and then apparently, well, calling it bum is probably a bit harsh, but Agents of Mayhem is such a slog. And, yeah, obviously the reboot of Saints Row didn't exactly work out too well. Yeah, Red Faction 2 gets a bad rap, I think. I was talking to Reptiloid and he was like, Red Faction 2 is one of the worst games I've ever played. I'm like, what are you on about? What crack are you on? He's definitely wrong. I should probably try and like get involved. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that game initially started as something very different. Yeah, 100%. Like, even Agents of Mayhem was like such a weird release at the time. I remember thinking, like, why are they doing this? Like, who wants this? It's like a Saints Row game, but not a Saints Row game. Like, what are they doing? And then we did get a Saints Row game, and it's even worse. Apparently.
Hey, Chris, need anyone? Follow me. Right. Let's go. Get over here.
You bet. Let's knock some heads.
Let's go. Sure thing. Right behind you. Come on. Follow me. That's about time. Let's go.
Did this man grow back? Look, the man grew back. Yeah, it was so weird. It was such a weird, like, half step. Like, either make a new game, like, and actually make a new game, or, like, don't. Don't try and do both. It doesn't work. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually replayed Red Faction Guerrilla about 6 months ago. It's a shame that they never followed up on that, really, because Armageddon is such a different game. Every Red Faction game is completely different.
Down.
Maybe I should go around this way. Let's look at my map. Yeah, it might be a better idea. The original Red Faction, when I streamed the PS2 version of that back in the day, ages ago, I still think that ranks as one of the hardest games I've streamed. The original Red Faction is brutal. Red Faction 2 is not too bad, but it has some tricky boss battles. And then Guerrilla definitely has its moments of challenge, but it's not too bad. And Armageddon's pretty easy, but yeah, the first game is rough. Who? King of the Who? That should be an emote. I think it is, I just haven't added it. Oh no. Fellow colleague has... Oh no.
Take it easy.
Yeah, the Snoop one, yeah. I think that is an emote, I just haven't added it. I wonder if you can, Oh, I must have forgot, Fredster, I apologize. I'm just rubbish. Hopefully you can forgive me again. Maybe that's the last straw, though. What's all the way up here? Absolutely nothing. I'm enjoying the panting here. I think that's what it is anyway.
Regroup! Go, go, go! Take them down! Come on! Get back here! Do it! Let's go!
That doesn't work. It is, doesn't it? That's what I was saying earlier, like... I know the actual aiming is a bit wonky. The kind of bullet spray around all over the place is not ideal either, but at least when you hit them, you often stun lock them. And it's quite satisfying. It's that banging track again. No problem, Brett. Enjoy creating the tea. Good luck as always. Only 71, that's quite low.
Good evening. This is Tatiana Kempinski at SAFN Studios in New York. Autumn is definitely here. There is a chill in the air, but the citizens of New York are coping, thanks to the many Soviet engineers working overtime to repair the many power stations that were damaged during the recent rash of rebel attacks. Freedom Phantom, the mythical figure that has eluded our troops and orchestrated so many surprise attacks on central installations, is thought to be responsible. Earlier today, Comrade General Tatarin had this comment.
All that this Freedom Phantom character and his rabid followers are really achieving is punishing the citizens of New York with these attacks. They really must stop for the sake of the people. We simply cannot get the food and the power situation under control until we can guarantee the safety of the hard-working men and women of this administration.
Comrade Tatarin, Colonel Balva says that the situation will only get under control once the Phantom is found and eliminated. And if this doesn't happen soon, severe measures will be taken against any collaborators and all others helping them. What are your comments on that?
We hope to resolve this in civilized way without further collateral damage. We are here to restore stability, not disrupt it. No further questions, please. Spasibo.
We will be back after a short break. Stay with us.
I've got a clothes upgrade. That's another thing I like about this game. Oh, I could actually get this. I mean, I might as well just to try it out and show it off. But, yeah, you actually, your appearance changes slightly as the game goes on. I like that. It's a nice touch.
Sometimes I wonder how Mr. Jones gets all his information.
Beats me. He sure is connected.
I enjoy this carpet texture as well. It's beautiful.
What did he do before the war?
I don't know. Probably worked on Wall Street or something. I think Chris and him go way back.
Oh, there you are. Good work handling that Soviet stronghold. Very inspired.
Thank you.
We've really stirred them up this time. They've added plenty of reinforcements. We'll need to start operating at night, so stick to the shadows and avoid their floodlights. There are 3 areas to deal with here. The Soviets are unloading BTRs at the docks. That'll be our first target. Next is the power plant. Some of our fighters tried to take it last night, but were caught. We think they're being
I don't know
held
what they were
somewhere
going for
close
here.
by. Last is the movie theater. It's a bit of a
Maybe it's a
mystery to
bug.
us, but a lot of troops are moving in and out of the area, so we need to take action. This will be a tough assignment, Chris. We know you can handle it.
Of course I can. Okay, so what's going on at the power plant?
Station on the Manhattan side of the water. Power lines run parallel with the bridge and into the adjoining areas, supplying power to most of downtown.
Hello, Emo Panda.
Destroying the power lines will kill the floodlights in the docking
It is a very cool
making
game.
it easier to infiltrate.
So I can take out the floodlights,
Bring
or
down the bridges. We need to choke off reinforcements and equipment being transported from warehouses out to the surrounding
more
areas.
bridge destruction.
Some elite Soviet forces
Hello,
have their
Jones.
HQ
How's it going?
located here, so it's heavily guarded. Hoist our flag over it. It'll be a tremendous boost to our fighters' morale.
And then we've also got the movie theater.
Secure the movie theater. Soviets are using it to temporarily house prisoners before sending them to Alaskan labor camps. You'll want to eliminate the chopper service pad. It'll bring down the number of units protecting the power station.
Yeah, it mustn't have been that successful, I guess, which is a shame. I remember, like, critically, it got glowing reviews pretty much everywhere. I'm doing fine, how are you?
This way, join up.
Okay, I'm in.
Let's use a grenade. Not a bad throw, if I say so myself. The rate of fire on this thing is impressive. Well, I can't really complain because I love the Hitman series, so I don't mind. But yeah, I would love to see this make a comeback in some form. I think that's actually what happened with Kane and Lynch. And I think that's why the final third of Kane and Lynch is so different from the rest of the game. I heard that. I don't know if it's true. It could be just speculation, but at one point, Kane and Lynch was like a Freedom Fighters follow-up. And it morphed into being something very different. I do have two weirdos following me. Not the best grenade throw in the world. Yeah, it's a very good game. I don't think that's true. But then again, I'm a weirdo as well. Thank you for the follow, Emo Panda. I appreciate it. I don't know. Okay, let's... Oh, there's a person hole over here as well.
Follow me.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
in.
follow me.
Count on me. I'm in.
Let's make a save. So see the second bar on the top left? It's basically an experience bar, but that grows as you... I think it goes up as you complete objectives. It also goes up if you find survivors out in the levels and you heal them. But every time that fills up, you get a new circle underneath. So I've got 4 circles at the moment, which means I can have 4 people following me around. But by the end of the game, I think it's like up to like 10 or something. It's quite a lot. But yeah, so at the moment I can have up to 4 people in my squads, but later on it gets much crazier. But yeah, it's another really cool thing about this game. Compared to other squad-based shooters at the time, which would mostly have like, just like, you would have this set number of people in your squad, you know? But the fact that your squad grows as you go on is pretty cool.
Get back here! Let's go, let's go!
Nothing back here. Ooh, sniper rifle. I'll take one, why not? Thank you, Jones, I appreciate it. Yeah, I like the Rainbow Six series. Well, I used to anyway. I don't care about Siege, but when it was a more of a single player game, I liked it. I really liked Rainbow Six 3, and then I really liked the Vegas games as well. I don't really have a favorite character. I don't think the characters are too remarkable in this game. I mean, the story's a good premise, but like beyond that, I don't think there's anything too interesting there. I like the setting and I like the setup, but the characters and all that, they're pretty forgettable in my opinion. Yeah, the early Rainbow Six games on PC would have the planning stage before each mission where you would have to draw up where you want your squads to go. I never really dug into that back in the day. I would have just started the mission without that and sort of work it out on the fly, which I think was viable. But yeah. I know Rainbow Six 3 Raven Shield had that stuff in it. That might have been the last one to have it. Oh, Lockdown on PC might have had it as well, actually. But yeah, I think even when playing Raven Shield, I would have just like started the mission without that stuff. Yeah, your guys would actually die, and they would be like permanently dead and stuff. Shout out to Ding Chavez, the goat. I don't think the older Ghost Recon games had it, but I might be wrong, because it's been so long. Ghost Recon basically started off as a spin-off of Rainbow Six. It's basically Rainbow Six, but outdoors in big levels. But while Rainbow Six, on the other hand, was more like corridor, indoor fighting for the most part. You know, clearing out rooms and stuff like that. But yeah, they started off being like quite similar, and then obviously they changed over the years. I did, yeah. Rainbow Six 3 and then Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2. They're probably like my favorite Rainbow Six games. I know like Vegas and Vegas 2 probably got a lot of hate from the old school fans. They were probably crying that it wasn't really that tactical anymore. I mean, I'm sure people still call Vegas and Vegas 2 tactical shooters, but they're not really. They're cover shooters, basically. But yeah. They're good cover shooters. Vegas, I think, came out. The first one came out, I think, the same month as Gears of War, actually. I'm fairly certain it is. Yes, yeah, that was fun. He is? Yes, I did. Unfortunately. I remember getting it for like a $5, and I finished it. I don't remember much about it. But I do remember the final boss is just some bloke, and you can run up to him, empty an assault rifle magazine into his head, and then that's it. You've won. Oh, very nice. I did get a sense of accomplishment. Yes, absolutely. Oh no. There must be a sniper.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm already better.
Regroup! You heard me!
Oh no.
Defend! Come on! Stand your ground!
Whatever you say.
This'll fix you up. Pull out! Everybody!
Yeah, like hogs of war. It was Worms 3D before Worms 3D.
Defend this area! Team!
Looks like a good spot. They're shooting at us.
Really?
Defend here! Go, go, go! Defend!
SOCOM, yeah, I mentioned SOCOM earlier. I think I rented the first two. The main appeal of SOCOM was to play it online though. It never felt like I was getting the full experience, you know, even though the campaigns were actually pretty decent. Was that Confrontation? SOCOM Confrontation? I think there was like a proper SOCOM 4 though as well, eventually. Which I think that came out around the same time when PSN had its major outage, if you remember that, in 2011.
Regroup! Move! 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 Relax. Gotcha.
So that was bad timing. The free games, yeah, that was the thing. That was a big deal at the time. And it was down for ages, wasn't it? Down for like over a month. Quest for booty, nice. Okay. I don't know why we came here, really. I guess we can go into the movie theater from here, yeah. I think it was like over a month. It was a while. Oh my. Hello, Poke. How's it going? Yeah, standard dinosaur bite. We always get shafted. I remember Brink coming out around that time as well. Remember that? Hard to believe, but there was a time when there was actually some hype surrounding Brink. Very briefly. But yeah. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you. Nice to be playing this again. There were quite a few of those. Frontlines Fuel of War, anyone? I actually have that on Steam, I should actually play it. He is, yeah. Absolutely.
Stand your ground. Get moving.
Home Front, which was developed by the same people who did Frontlines Field of War. I don't know if that's why you're mentioning it or if that's just a coincidence. Chaos Studios.
Fall back. Do it.
Yeah, so I think that was the last thing they did. 181, not bad. Concord. Oh, Concord. I streamed Homefront about a year ago. Fun fact. Yeah. The first one had quite a lot of hype surrounding it, and then the second one had quite a lot of hype surrounding it, and then it just kind of fizzled out after that.
This way. Finally, somebody's taking charge. Let's move. Come on. Follow me. We're rolling. Let's move. Yes, sir. Join up.
You bet. Let's knock some heads.
The third one was actually my favorite from memory. I'm out of pistol ammo. Yeah, it was Poke, yeah, unfortunately. What a terrible cover that is. No, it wasn't. It was fine. Oh, grenade. Or maybe that's just an item. That might have been just an item. I thought someone threw that. But no, the first one was okay. It was well overhyped though. By magazines and PlayStation fanboys. Way overhyped.
Defend. You heard me.
Yeah, the Killzone Shadowfall was not good. It looked great graphically, but the game was not good. Resistance, yeah, the first Resistance is great, and then the third one is good. The second game is just dreadful. Well, I've played through this game before, and I think you can have like 8 or 10 people or something like later on. I think the other single from that album was Eat You Alive.
Fall back, all of you. Falling in, sir.
Will these
This should help.
give me some XP? Charisma, rather. This is a very good game. I like it. No, they're just extra fighters. I thought they might have given me some charisma, but no. Sadly not. Yeah, the Eminem show came out in 2002, and then Encore came out in 2004. Maybe, I don't know. 2003 was Get Rich or Die Trying. And Cheers by Obi Trice. Bunch of med kits there. The bot really likes that quote today. Loves it. Where are we going? Those barrels explode. Good to know. Yeah, indeed.
Ain't no way you gonna blow that power plant. Look, taking out the power lines in the back, I'll do the trick.
Sounds good. This kid knows everything. Oh. Ooh, maybe. Possibility. Yeah, it's a good example of what I'm talking about. Your AI teammates tend to get in your way if you have them set to follow. They're a little too good at following you. Maybe we should go up and over this way, actually.
Eliminate! Destroy that obstacle! Wipe them out!
This'll fix you up.
Indeed.
I'm already better.
Defend this area!
Grab some ammo. And then let's plant the bomb.
Get back here! Get moving!
Can we ignore them? Hopefully.
Defend here!
Someone died? Well, kind of, yeah. But we can take this person instead.
Thank you so much. Yes, Commander.
Oh my.
Defend here! Right here! Defend! Yes, sir! Stand your ground! I'll wait right here! Regroup! Move!
But yeah, giving orders is so intuitive and so easy in this game. Good stuff. I get over this wall myself. Seems like it. If they can do it, then surely I can as well. You mean what's with the amazing music?
Defend this area! Defend here! Defend this area! Horde squad!
Oh no, that's not good. This game just wouldn't be the same without its soundtrack. That's for sure.
Regroup! Let's go! Let's go!
Need to find a way to get up there.
Take it easy. You're gonna be fine.
just saving those people because I can. There's some med kits here anyway. I like the clown cars here. Ooh, RPG. Might come in handy if I really need one.
Stand your ground. Whatever you say. Defend. Pull out, everybody.
So far, so good.
Defend here. Team, yes sir.
There we go. No problem, Fredster. Welcome back.
Join up. We're rolling.
You bet.
Let's
Got
move.
it.
I'm with you. Somebody's taking charge. Lead the way.
The Soviet soldiers took my son. He did nothing. They're holding a whole group of people down at the harbor. Oh, this is horrible. Please help. I want my son back.
I'll try my best, but no promises. Maybe. Oh. This is how ladders work. I forgot this game had swimming in it. This game truly has it all.
Got any C4? I use it on that bridge over there.
I do have 2 bits left. Shh. That worked. Oh, I just remembered something. The demo on that level that we did ages ago now ended with a helicopter fight that you blew up with a rocket launcher. And it played this music in the background. That's what triggered that memory. Okay, so let's blow this up.
Get fed, everybody!
Nice, Fred. Bully also has a very good soundtrack.
Fall back! You heard me! Lead the way!
No. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Regroup! Team!
So yeah, this is the other bridge.
Stand your ground! Let's go! Let's go!
I mean, who doesn't love Paul Bearer? What an absolute legend.
Regroup! All of you!
Hopefully a train doesn't come. Slightly concerned. Ah, there's a sniper there. There is a train, but it's very slow. My teammates are not following me, even though I ordered them to. That's okay. I just know when they die. Oh, I was gonna say, if they died, then I just won't save them. That's fine. That is true. Also, Bullet Witch had that mechanic where you could heal people who were injured. The similarities are there. Top 5, I think. With the, you know, the actual, yeah. There you go. That guy has a very strong head. I'm also a bad shot. Correct.
Here. Thank you so much.
No problem. Bandage boy.
Yes, Commander.
Hit them! Get them! Eliminate them! Abort! Jack! Move! 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 Get back here! Get moving! Let's roll!
These guys just don't care. Don't care. Maybe I didn't see it. But these guys just don't care. Are they unscripted? That's the question. Unscripted, very good. Oh, so this is the warehouse. I should do the prisoners first. Because this is where we're going to be setting up the flag, and that's like the end of the mission. The only game I can think of where you had to kind of keep your squad members happy was The Thing. Yeah, I streamed the remaster of it when it came out. Well, roughly when it came out. Yeah, so we shouldn't go up here just yet. Yeah, it definitely had some flaws, but some pretty cool ideas in there. That was a game that was supposed to get a sequel, but it got cancelled. Which is a shame, because that game definitely had potential. Yep, so we're not going this way. Yeah, there was quite a lot of that back then. Old TV shows as well. Like Starsky and Hutch. Miami Vice, that's right, yeah. And Knight Rider, of course, made by the same developers. Davalex. There was two of those. Knight Rider and Knight Rider 2. Beverly Hills Cop, that was another one. That's a movie, but yeah. Another random license being just used for complete shovelware crap. No, I don't think there was an AT one. You would have thought so actually, but no, I don't think so.
You'll be fine.
Charlie's Angels, yep. That was like quite late. It was like Charlie's Angels came out in 2000, didn't it? Yeah. Like that movie specifically, the reboot modern one. And then I think there was a follow up to that called like Full Throttle or something. I think the game came out closer to that than the original. Brothers in Arms, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that's a series I'll probably stream at some point. That's funny. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs, yeah. There was gonna be a Taxi Driver game, but that got cancelled, probably for the best.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, Scarface, Godfather, Jaws, Unleashed. Rocky and Rocky Legends, of course.
Oh.
What? The gate killed me? No. No. Was my health like pretty good there? No? Well, that's terrible. I've like lost all my progress on that level. I've literally lost like half an hour. Amazing. I love video games. They're really good.
Join up.
We're rolling.
Thing.
Let's
Lead
move.
on.
Let's
I'm
move.
with you. You're
I'm
the
in.
boss. Lead on.
But now that I know what I'm doing, I actually know to go this way first. These guys don't care. That's okay. That's fine. Half an hour is probably a bit of an exaggeration. I don't think I lost that much. But at least 10 minutes.
Stand your ground. Defend this area. Squad.
There was, yeah. Hello, Macaroni. How's it going? There was a really bad Babe game, I think, as well. You're going to a lot of concerts these days. Have you become some sort of concert addict? You're getting there, though. There you go. Yeah, see? I'm right then.
Move. Yes, sir.
Right.
Find the keys, quick.
Let's make sure there are no enemies around.
Eliminate target. Get moving. Sure thing.
Oh, careful.
Regroup. Go. Look out.
Get us out of here before they come
Oh,
back.
it's electrified. I get it now, I get it. I must have had pretty low health then, because when it hurt me, it just got me immediately. The first time. It's a bit of wasted space over here, isn't it? Went into a mosh pit, how was that? don't know. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's alright then. I might need to come back to this then.
We gotta get out of here. Do something.
Hold on.
Defend here. Come on.
Aha. I've cracked it. And I found a person hole as well.
They're gonna send us to the camp. Sure. Help us. We need to get back to the sewers. The Reds will be looking for us up here.
Oh wow. Absolutely racking up the charisma here. Jesper kids, or I don't know if it is Jesper. I've always called him Jesper, but maybe it's Jesper. I don't know. But yeah, absolute legend. I'd rather watch Jesper live personally, but you know.
Pull out! You heard me!
I am quite far away, like I wouldn't be too annoyed if they didn't hear me. Yimbo. Yimbopedia. I like Yimbopedia.
Defend! Let's go, let's go!
They won't get by me,
Remember when video games were cool?
Fall back! Everybody!
I don't have any more C4, do I? I don't. Maybe I should go and get some more then, and then come back. Maybe I should get some C5, yeah. Not a bad idea. Oh no. No you wouldn't. Ah, nah. First D12 album's alright. Pretty good. I should revisit the second album. It's been so long since I've heard it. You can just straight up grab a sniper rifle here. Maybe I'll do that.
Bring down the bridges. We need to choke off reinforcements and equipment being transported from warehouse.
I mean, it's no do you believe in God, is it? It's no wickedworldwide.com, you know what I'm saying? Good night, Voldenui. Thank you very much for hanging out, and I hope you have a marvelous sleep. Probably won't be on too much longer myself, actually. I'll probably finish this bit off and then stop. But yeah, this song's an absolute banger.
Take this. You'll be fine.
I'm alive. Thank you.
No problem. I don't know where he gets the gun from, but you know, we'll not worry about that. You can zoom in pretty far. Oops. That's fine. Yeah, it was, yeah, the second album, Stress, The Extinction Agenda. Came out in 1994. But yeah, that album's pretty much flawless, yeah. Correct. It's good to know. I mean, they're quite quiet, aren't they? The vehicles, you know. Got the drop on me. I like that I shot that corpse out of the way. Good stuff. Let's try and save this guy again.
Here you go. Try this.
Oh, I'm already better.
You can reload while zoomed in. Quite impressive. Might as well shoot these final 3 bullets. And then grab one of those AKs. I could try and recruit more people, but I don't know if I can go over. It's fine. We'll be grand. I don't want that. That does sound quite interesting if you're a massive nerd. I think these guys have to go on the bridge.
Pull out! You heard me!
You know what's awesome about this game as well? You know me, and I like banging on about install spaces. This game is less than a gig. It's like 700 megs. Isn't that good? I was gonna say, I don't know if that really worked or not, but kind of did. They managed to get this game onto a GameCube disc. More content, maybe. I mean, this game's not that long. I mean, I'll probably finish it in the next part to give you an idea of how long it is, but... more than some games, for sure. I know, we just have to put up with the blurry carpet textures in the hub instead. Back at base. Giga textures, yeah. Oh, let's save this bloke.
Thank you. It's already getting
yeah. Realism, that's what we love.
Get back here! Move! 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 Behind you. Defend this area! Go! Go! Go!
Well, I've got a game for you. It's called Bullet Witch. The protagonist's face is like the most, you know, clearly the thing where all the effort went into. Not good. Context be damned. I mean, quote 2 exists, right? Not my words, though. But I did say them. Respect, macaroni. Big Danny Radcliffe. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this Dinosaur Bites, but I remember back in the day. It must have been on Twitter back in the day. Might have been on another social media thing as well, I don't know. But there was someone who ran an account that was called Kurt Cobain Quotes, and all the quotes were deliberately wrong. And they were all attributed to Kurt Cobain. I thought it was quite funny. But then again, I have a very perverse sense of humor. So what you just did there with Albert Einstein reminds me of that. Oh, and the best thing is that it would say Kurt Cobain, whatever year he was born on, and then it would say he died in 1993. And a lot of people would message him and say, but Kurt died in 1994. So that's the bit that they're outraged about, is the fact that he got the year wrong deliberately, not the fact that he's spouting nonsense, you know? Yeah, it was quite funny. I'm not sure if that's still going or not. $160. Is that a PB?
We have breaking news in the war against the rebels. Earlier tonight, a rebel stronghold was successfully captured by our troops. The head of the group is one of the most prominent leaders and symbols of the underground resistance, none other than the brother of the alleged Freedom Phantom. The Phantom has been unmasked. His real name is Christopher Stone, a 32-year-old plumber. After a brief interrogation by our intelligence officers, the brother, Troy Stone, confessed to his participation in many crimes carried out by the rebel group. Now repentant, Troy Stone has agreed to send a plea to his brother to stop further terrorist activities. We take you live to a press conference at City Hall.
Citizens of New York, a dark chapter in your history is drawing to a close. Here now is the brother of the Freedom Phantom, with a special plea to his brother to desist from further fighting.
My brother and I, we were just bored, and we sort of drifted into crime at a young age due to a lack of direction or ideals and playing video games all night, violent ones. The society we grew up in kind of abandoned us, you know, but it's never too late to straighten out. So Chris, for my sake, and the sake of the new system, I beg you to stop your terrorist activities. Okay, just surrender to the authorities, and they'll treat you fairly. The Soviet government gives you their word of honor. Just please do as they ask.
It is obvious that the heroic Soviet army has once
Everything
again...
I said was lies. They forced me, Chris. Don't believe this stinking propaganda. Keep fighting. Set us all free. No stick. Get your hands.
And now to the weather for tomorrow. I hear it is getting colder, Comrade Ilyana?
Yes, I'm calling it there as well. Look at this. I look badass though, don't I? Moving up in the world. I think it saves automatically. I hope it does anyway. Engaged. Yeah, hopefully that's right. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. For some reason, I got a Twitch notification telling me that I have completed the path to affiliate. That's a shocker, isn't it? Thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't know how, but I somehow pulled it off, you know. Yeah, so there you go. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll hopefully be on again with more of this tomorrow. Probably the second and final part. I don't think this game is very long, so... Oh, no problem. Thank you guys for hanging out. And yeah, I really like this game. It's definitely flawed. It is actually one of the games where I would be okay if they wanted to remake it. I would actually be okay with that. But I would actually prefer just a sequel, like a new one, like a completely